Hey guys, I'm Eric.
I'm Glenda.
And we are D&E Miniature and Board Games. So, you know I've been waiting for this for 2 days.
I know.
This is the third Kickstarter I believe I ever did. It was a special over Memorial Day weekend of 2015.
Okay.
How
special was special?
It was an early bird special that anybody that backed it over those 3 days got it for $60.
Oh, that's special.
Now they had some add-ons, but with this one I didn't get any of the add-ons. I just got really the base game. Some of the add-ons were, they had poker chips for money, I think.
Okay.
They had a huge, larger-than-life rubberized back
Yep.
mat they could use for a map.
Well, some people like those though. They
Yeah.
really do.
And then plastic playing pieces for like the
Nice.
caravans and stuff like that. But anyway,
That's the box.
Academy Games.
What edition is this? Isn't there a Mage Stone?
Mare Nostrum?
Yeah. Mage Nostrum. Sorry.
I know. You know what?
I confused.
I have heard them say the name of this so many times, and honestly, I'm still not really sure.
Okay, there you go.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out the boxes real quick. You've got Atlas and Empire. I believe Empire is the actual game itself, and then
Nostrum.
Atlas is the expansion.
Oh.
With all the stuff from the Kickstarter, the stretch goals, and then I believe these are the Kickstarter exclusives.
Oh, cool.
Remember, folks,
you
this
still get
was
exclusive stuff.
over a year ago, and we quickly.
Were they on time when?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. How bad?
I don't remember.
What was the release date, supposedly?
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember. Okay, well, you got it, so that's all that matters, I guess.
I do know that for some reason, I felt we should have gotten it a while ago.
Okay.
But then again, what Kickstarter's ever really on time? It's just a
True.
tentative date anyways. So,
Ta-da!
initial rule book. I think that this is going to be a very basic learning game.
Is it?
I mean, we're talking
Well, yeah.
a rule book of 11 pages.
Considering what's in it, in a box.
Okay, 11 pages for a rule book.
Must not be complicated, Eric.
No, I looking at it, I don't think it ever really was. It's got some of the characters that you can have, and some of the monuments. Was that what they called them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how many characters do you get from this?
Well, I don't know. We'll find out in a few
Whoa.
minutes. The counters,
Okay.
pretty nice, colorful, double-sided, die cut.
Oh,
Die cut's pretty good. You're not tearing up the counters when you're pulling them out.
that's one.
Oh look, it's the money.
And it's hard. Cool. Oh, wow.
It's pretty nice. It's not bad.
Maybe, after you've played.
We'll look at the map, the game board in a little bit.
For a while.
So I believe this is your what goes in front of you, so you know where
Tracker.
you're at, and yeah, your tracker. Thank you. And they said that they were going to have where for each player it was so you could have your stuff kind of secret what you were doing.
Because they can't tell what you're about
Yeah.
to do.
So you got your little shield and everything. And there's
Well, you can shield it with something else.
there's 5 of those in here.
Really? Cool. So you put it like that.
In front of your stuff, yep.
Sweet.
And here was your turns. Remember they were talking about this?
Mm-hmm.
Where you knew where
Yeah.
you were and what year it was and
Time
stuff like
period.
that. Yeah. The phases. The Empire phases for each player. Another thing for the cards and tracking. I'm sure once we read the rules for this, we'll understand what all this stuff is used for. Nice quality though.
So.
I mean, I'm pretty impressed.
Oh, it is.
So here's the. These were the plastic colored tokens. Now there was a. They actually. And I voted against this one too.
Why?
Well, they allowed us to choose. See how it's got the head?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they had the choice between just the heads, or you could have like 1/72 scale, 1-inch tall figures.
Correct. And
I voted for the figures. I wanted the figures, but
I guess they won.
Outvoted.
So
And
you're playing with the heads, and
yeah, looks like these are the fortresses, and you should have the boats, the trains.
But
Oh, you
so
wanna see
they
one of those?
decided with the head, but you
It
have
was voted
this
on.
like.
It was voted on whether it was head or ship.
Right,
And then
so
you
that's
got it's got a nice little plastic tray in
Okay.
here, so everything
Right.
has its place. The dice are a little bit smaller than I thought. Now there was an add-on for dice that you could get too, but I felt that the amount of dice that they had in here, there was more than enough. I mean, honestly, you know, it's
How much dice?
there's usually only 5 or 6 of us playing anyways, and to share a few dice once in a while for a certain game.
But isn't it designed for 5 players? Or more?
I think there's 5, but I want to think
Well,
they
you
did
have
that.
5.
Part of the Kickstarter exclusive stuff was a 6th expansion. I think.
That's pretty good.
I think the 6th expansion unlocked.
Looks like
All right,
it's gonna last.
let's toss the main game over to the side with the rules.
And
Let's go ahead and
check
see what this
out
map looks like.
the map.
I'm starting to think that maybe I should have bought that enlarged map.
Yeah, it's just cute. I think it's just right. So that's the map.
Yeah, not bad. I mean,
Actually, it's
whoa.
printed well.
One-
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, not bad. And it's good and sturdy too. I mean,
That's what I said. It looks sturdy.
I think for the amount of time they took on this, that it was worth the wait. All right, so let's get into the this one. This is the Atlas. Now this should be all like the stretch goals and extra stuff. Yeah, Atlas expansion. That's I gotta tell you, either these rules are really gonna be horrible, or they're so compact that an 8-year-old could figure this out.
We'll find out.
Yes, we will, because sometimes I'm like an
Which
8-year-old.
is true. Sometimes if it's like they
Okay,
did it
so
well, it will be short and sweet.
Here's our 6th player expansion right here.
And this doesn't stand.
So you
I'll
can
just
play-
put it here.
Play 6 players.
Cool.
I'll stick that over. Now, if I remember correctly, you've got your 6-player expansion in here, and there was a
More heads.
couple. There was a couple. Let me see the 2 books that came with this. Where's the 2 books? The 1 book. 1 book.
Is that a book?
Any expansion.
I don't think I left it.
Let's see the multiple expansions. Blah blah blah.
Nostrum.
With this, you get several of the Troy, like Achilles, Agamemnon, Ajax, Helen of Troy,
Oh.
Odysseus, Antigone, Castro, Pollux.
There's the
Spartacus.
characters you get
Mhm.
for the okay.
This gives you the Jerusalem expansion.
So they're the popular characters.
So- Oh, I remember now. the expansion. It was another map.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, there's like
another map. And
the map is actually
more caravans, more characters. You know, not bad. For $60 on the Kickstarter, I'm actually very impressed with the quality.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
They
It's
did a
like
very
hard
nice job on
and
this.
looks like, unless you play it every single day, just like any other paper but this looks real sturdy, hard.
Well, I think that you could play this. You sleeve the cards.
Yeah, true.
It'd be fine. So let's see what these cards
Yep.
are.
Print's good too.
These look like caravan. Now I have, like I said, I really haven't looked at the rules for this too much.
Ooh, you're black.
It's different color cards, so it's probably like different time periods for the cards.
Mm-hmm.
And I think these are the Kickstarter exclusives that you only got if you did the Kickstarter.
Pledge.
You just keep moving that. You got the
I
Minotaur, Theseus, and Ariane.
Arene.
So like I was trying to explain to you,
I like the Minotaur.
It looks very much like an advanced form of Risk or History of the World.
Yep.
Which you
It
played.
looks long too.
You played History of the World.
And Risk.
And Risk.
And it's long.
Yeah, so this gives you the 6-player expansion, a new board, player summary, caravans coin, Centaur Minotaur. There's supposed to be a Centaur miniature in there somewhere.
So that'll be there. There's a head too.
I'm not seeing a Centaur Minotaur.
Well,
Miniature. I saw the card.
yeah, the card's
I don't
here.
see a miniature.
You'll see a head probably. It's like.
The Barbarian set's in here though. I have to look through. It says we're supposed to have the Centaur in there. The Barbarian miniatures are in there. The 6-player expansion miniatures. And then there's the brown ones. I'm not sure who they are. I want to think that that's
This?
not Agamemnon. What's the other guy?
Who? Did you say Troy?
Yeah, from Troy. Who's Achilles.
Achilles? Yeah.
I think the brown ones are Achilles, guys. The Merriman.
So that's the expansion.
But apparently there's supposed to be a Centaur miniature in here. I may have to email them because I'm not seeing a Centaur miniature.
Well, I don't see it, but you may want to open it and check. Maybe, are they talking about the Minotaur? Or the Centaur?
No, that might be it right there.
That's what it is.
You think that's yeah, probably. Because that's probably Achilles. I don't know.
Because maybe they're not talking about Minotaur, but the Centaur.
And these are probably the Barbarians.
That's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Okay.
So I'll do, somewhere in here you've already probably seen close-ups of the plastic. I'm not going to do every color. I'll do a few of each. But Mare Nostrum, that's the unboxing, guys. I'm sure that sometime in the next week we'll try and do a playthrough of this because it looks pretty simple. We'll just have to get Tim and maybe Don and Tiffany over here and play this. But as always, guys, support your local gaming and game on.
Game on.